Morning in the garden. At the first pale whisper of dawn, Eliza slipped out of the house before the cattle had even begun to think of singing. The garden lay before her like a breathing tapestry, each leaf holding a droplet of light, each stem trembling with the promise of warmth. She paused on the stone path, letting the cool air settle on her skin. A blackbird's call ran clear as glass, and somewhere in the lavender hedge a bee stirred, still drowsy with sleep. Eliza picked up her watering can and moved slowly among the flower beds. She tilted it with care, sending a thin silver arc over the marigolds, foxgloves, and young peony shoots. The soil drank greedily, releasing the rich, loamy scent she loved, the perfume of life turning over. At the edge of the vegetable patch, she crouched with her hand trowel, loosening the earth around the tomato plants and lifting out stubborn weeds. Their roots came free with a soft sigh. She placed them in her garden basket, careful not to disturb a small ladybird climbing along a stem. The sun rose higher, spilling honeyed light across the rose trellis. Eliza reached for her pruning shears and began trimming spent blossoms, whispering a quiet apology to each branch she cut. The roses answered with fragrance, warm, deep, and almost human. Near the old apple tree, she knelt again, this time with her weeding fork, teasing apart compacted soil around the thyme and sage. When she brushed the leaves, their oils released sharp green notes into the air, mingling with the sweetness of the nearby honeysuckle. A butterfly flickered past her shoulder like a living petal. She followed it with her eyes, smiling, and for a moment did nothing at all. The garden was not merely something she tended, it was a place that tended her back, stitching her thoughts together, quieting the noise of the world beyond the hedge. When she finally stood, her hands were dark with earth, and her skirt carried the faint dusting of pollen. She leaned on her garden rake, surveying the paths, the borders, the slow choreography of growth unfolding everywhere. Morning had fully arrived. The garden glowed, and so did she.